Hey y'all, it's LTS Crypto. Good evening or morning or wherever it is for you. I have gotten some information. I have been in collaboration with a few people that are starting a new project, and I went through and I've looked at it, and as kind of my personal way, I kind of read through the white papers and I kind of critique and go through. And so I was wanted to let you in on some of my research. Full disclosure, I'm planning on investing in it. Um, Also, by the time you see this video, you will probably not be able to get into the seed round. But, if you had watched my video prior, I had said there's a seed round, there was an opportunity. So, had you watched that video, I had actually covered 3 upcoming projects. It was in there. So, seed round is about to be closed. I mean, you may can go in there and ask for mercy or whatever in it, but it's shutting down. Okay, so but pre-sale will be coming up, and then like full on launch. And so, but what I'm talking about is mirror finance. Now, when you go there's you go to the website like mirror.finance, there's nothing there. Okay, the website is still, as of the website is still not up, but you can go and look at the preliminaries. They've got a white paper, and if you'll look here, they've updated the logo and the font, because you can't really. I had made the comment, you can't read the font. I don't know if they changed it because of me, but they're changing. They had changed. I've looked at it. It's got a nice clean font, and it's got this nice clean logo. And so ignore that. Ignore that. That's going to change. Matter of fact, I was told that Monday they're going to go through and rewrite the white paper and put all the stuff in it. Okay, because there's some things that's changed too. But mirror finance, what is it? Well, first and foremost, if you're a Fantom guy, Fantom people, and if you're a Fantom person, you know who I'm talking about. We're like this cult, that we are, like, but we got a legitimate platform that's got, and I put myself in that camp of a Fantom fanboy, and believe that in the long term it's going to outdo a lot of the platforms out there. This project is those guys. Okay, there's a lot of those who are the Fantom. They are the ones you see on the Fantom discussion boards, on the Discords, on the Twitter. It's these guys. And so, as you look at the white paper, there's a few aims, and I'll just go over a few of them. It says, Mirror Finance aims to provide a reliable, efficient, decentralized financial ecosystem that empowers individuals by leveraging the power of Fantom technology. The platform offers innovative DeFi products and services to users, including NFTs, lending, borrowing, yield farming, and asset management. And you're like, yeah, those are all this innovative stuff that's coming up is going to be rolled into this. Now, whether it gets executed or not, we shall see. Because, but the thing is there are these financial instruments that have been, because of smart contracts, like Equalizer, that has been doing some amazing things, and the equal token and the locking. There's going to be a lot of parallels to that, and they're going to use Equalizer as well. And so the roadmap, networking phase, that's about to be over with. Okay, so phase 1 is about to be over with, where they're reaching out, networking. We are now at stage 2, phase 2, launch phase, and secure seed funding. We're at that point. Okay, that's it's imminent right now. And so this seed funding to individual investors without involving venture capital firms. Okay, There is a $50 minimum on the seed. There's a $1,000 maximum. Even though the white paper says 500, the Discord says 1,000. It's been updated, and so that's the seed. And then the pre-sale will be on FTM Guru, which I'm not real familiar with. I did find this FTM.Guru, Guru Network, Decentralized Autonomous Organization. So it's a DAO, I guess. And then, and so I'm not real familiar with this, but I'm thinking this is what they're talking about when they're talking about Guru. And then, okay, and then you got, so phase 2, the seed, the pre-sale, whitelist on Equalizer, and then that's where the, the LP. So the liquidity is going to be MRR, which is the mirror token, is going to be on Equalizer. And that's this one. I'm positive it's on this site right here, equalizer.exchange, which has got this fantastic system. That's what they call the flywheel system. And so I see more. We're not seeing this right now in the mainstream because we're in a bear market. But looking at it, it's working in the bear market. I mean, I'm locking Equalizer right now, or Equal token, and I'm making great returns on it. And it's a fantastic idea, and I can sell my locks as an NFT. And so they're talking about using that. But let's see, and then phase 3 is the locking phase. I encourage long-term investment by introducing a locking mechanism for MRR, or mirror token. Offer unique tokens, NFTs, to incentivize long-term investors. And then phase 4, notice there's no dates on these, by the way, but it's moving. Okay, so I'm okay with that as long as they're moving. But phase 4, growth phase and aggressive marketing. Increase brand awareness. Let's see. I was not familiar with this. It says participate in Fantom X Covalent Hackathon. Not familiar with that, so I have to make myself educated on that. And list on major exchanges, including Fantom Binance Cloud, Felix, which I'm not familiar with as well. And then phase 5, cross-chain expansion. And so they're talking about actually going to other chains. Okay, so I think that's it. Let's see, phase 5. Yep. Okay. Gives you a tokenomics breakdown. There is a fee structure on it. There's a tax. There's a, it says MRR operates as a tax token with a 4% buy tax and 4% sell tax. The fees collected from these transactions are directed toward our treasury, which is set to transition into multi-sig entity in the near future. Tax model serves 2 primary purposes. Firstly, to build the treasury. The fees accumulated from buy and sell transactions are collected into treasury, which will serve as a reserve for funding future development initiatives, strategic partnerships, and community incentives. By building a robust treasury, Mirror Finance ensures a sustainable source of funding for the project's long-term growth. That's a good idea. Secondly, to share revenue with lockers, which that makes me happy because I plan on locking. It says Mirror Finance incentivizes long-term investment and locking of MRR token by sharing a portion of the total protocol revenue with token lockers. This is kind of like, I'm talking about Geist token. They share the revenues. That's the whole thing about it. All right, and I already covered a lot of that. Here's kind of the breakdown. It talks about the seed round. 10% will be sold. Pre-sale will have 20%. And then liquidity provider, LP, will have 10%. Airdrop will be 10%. The team will get 20%. Growth emissions and treasury swaps will get 30%. So there's your token breakdown. And the amount that they're expecting to raise. All right, and then that's kind of a repeat. But, okay, so that's your main white paper. They had 2 other Medium articles, though, and I wanted to kind of cover that. We had the prosumer. All right. Now, when I read it, I was like, prosumer. What's he talking? That's a fancy word, prosumer. Well, what's a prosumer? All right. Well, embracing the power of the prosumers. I need to trim my mustache because I can drink coffee out of my mustache. Only mustache people know what I'm talking about. All right. The concept of prosumers was coined by futurist Alvin Toffler in his 1980 book, The Third Wave, argues that consumers are a phenomenon of the industrial age. As society moves toward the post-industrial age, so will the number of pure consumers decline. They will be replaced by prosumers, people who produce many of their own goods and services, blurring the line between producers and consumers. In the Web3 era, prosumers could play a crucial role in shaping products and services through their active participation. Mirror Finance believes in the potential of prosumers to revolutionize the Web3 financial industry. Our goal is to leverage our beautiful open source space and incentivize, you got a typo, cooperation and innovation on top of open sourced code. By involving prosumers in the development process, we create a collaborative environment where ideals are shared, feedback is valued, and the end users shape the final product. Now, let me tell you what I've been thinking about. Before I even was reading this, I started thinking, well, in terms of LTS crypto, and as I'm saying in my third person, in myself, it is going to be possible for me as an individual to do things that normal people couldn't do before. With the AI revolution that's taking place, I'm realizing that if I want to make a game, I can do it by myself. If I have some kind of structure, I can do it by myself. And I'm not a programmer, and I don't have to pay thousands of dollars to somebody to program for. I can sit here and use AI to help me do it. If I want to have, do web development or whatever. And so this may be the key, because those, I'm not saying those positions are going to go away, but normies like me are going to be able to participate in this and produce stuff that I want. And because I've got ideas and I've been writing them down and I've been trying to figure out ways to do it. And stuff like this may be the way that it can get funded. If you want to do a crypto project, you can do it. I'm sure it's not for the those who are easily scared, but the prosumer, I appreciate that. When you go over here to the tokenomics, I love this. Token allocations suck. Yes, they do. And I won't take you through all this, but basically it shows you how others fail and how this is trying to prevent the failure of this. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but we're in a bear market. The next stage after a bear market is a bull market. Always. It always occurs. Unless there's a comet that comes and takes out the whole world, there's going to be a bull market, okay? As much as the government is trying to keep the man down, there's going to be a bull market one day. So it describes its tokenomics, and it goes through and it talks about using bribes from Equalizer and things like that. It's a fantastic idea, and I'm excited about it. There's going to be a flywheel, which basically the Equalizer has this kind of concept. And there's more to it than just Equalizer. You can see, I'm over here pointing at the screen like you can see me pointing at it, but like this, the bribes, the fees, the bribes, they continue to feed each other, and it makes it to where you're able to fund projects, and they continually are working. All right? And so, and then I'm looking, and again, I'm not familiar with I'm familiar with Equalizer because I've been in Equalizer for a little bit. But as I'm looking, I'm not familiar with the other ones. All right. As I get information, I'll let you know. But anyway, Mirror Finance, MRR. I will actually put the details, the Discord and all that down below in the show notes. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Put them down below. I do read the comments. I will continue to be looking at this, and I'm in the Discord group, and as revelations come out, I'll let y'all know. But again, questions or comments, put them down below. If you like this kind of video, if you like me looking into stuff, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and you'll know when my next video comes out. And it will be about crypto, okay? It'll have something to do about crypto, usually a Fantom project. And I'll keep you updated. But just let me know what you think. I will see y'all next video. I'm LTS Crypto. Bye.